Good day. I hope you're having a brilliant day today, and I'd just like to remind you of when I was touring the UK at the last quarter of last year with the NMBA presentations. I was talking about Sanctuary for Veterans and about the charity, but I also run through a few items on challenges, life challenges, and how to turn them into opportunities. So during the next few minutes I'm going to be talking about focusing on what you want, be sure that you want it, do you fail to plan or plan to fail, success or failure, it's your choice, and looking at success, it's a journey, not a destination, always aiming to give 100%, using new positive language. Next point, always going the extra mile, and finally we'll just recap on the try exercise, and then I'll end the presentation with a thought for the day. So looking at focusing on what you want, first of all, what I mean by this is you focus on what you want and not what you don't want. For instance, if you said, I don't want to fail, the brain will look at the adjective and think fail, failure, and that is by and large what you will get. If you look at it the other way, and I want to be successful, and you're focusing on what you want, well then the brain will focus on the word successful, so that's important. And then be sure what you want, and be sure that you want it. I remember when I was young, my mother used to say to me, be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. That is as true today as it was back then. And in the army it was very important, as a military exercise, do you fail to plan or plan to fail? Well, in the military we always look at planning for success. If we didn't plan, that would be planning to fail, because what would happen is everybody would turn up at the rendezvous and not really know what they were doing. And that's the same in business and the same in life. Success or failure. You remember that I talked about the accident that I had when I suffered from a broken neck, and that was quite serious, and at the time when I was paralysed I didn't really know what was going on because I was heavily medicated. But when I did start to come round, it was then that I decided, well, you know, I can succeed or I can fail. And because of my training, I didn't want to fail. So I looked at the way that I could have success in life. And moving on from that, success is a journey. It's about making the decisions every day, those little decisions, because it's not a destination. For instance, if you have a pizza on a Friday night with a few beers, is that going to make you unfit? Well, no, probably not. But if you had a pizza at 10 o'clock every evening with a few beers, 365 evenings a year, would that make you unfit? Probably. And couple that with no exercise and just sitting in a chair all the time, and that would make you unfit. Always aim to give 100% as well. Remember I talked about the 100%, replacing the letters with numbers, and if you write the word attitude, that adds up to 100%. If you look at the website www.sanctuaryforveterans.co.uk, I'm going to post that equation on there, and then you'll be able to check it out. And remember, being brilliant, using new language. When someone asks you how you're feeling, it's not very good to say not so bad, because not so bad to me equates to not so good. But if you say brilliant, fantastic, amazing, mega, then that really starts to change your philosophy, and the endorphins in your body will kick in and make you feel good. And if you are having a bad day, just reply, could be better, because better is still a good word. Always go the extra mile. You know, it's all about doing the extra things, just putting that little bit more effort in. When you think, oh well, I've finished now, just, if you've got something to do, even if you write down the 5 things that you didn't do that day, to carry them forward to the next day. And then you can go to bed with a free mind. It will be uncluttered, because you know you've written down all the interesting things that you have to do the next day. And then finally, if you remember, we did an exercise with the hand, and I said to you, wave, and you waved to me. Then I said, don't wave, and you stopped waving. Then I posed the question, try to wave. And quite rightly, you didn't wave, because try isn't a very good word, unless it's in rugby, of course. So Yoda said in Star Wars, do or do not do. There is no try. So remember, eradicate the word try from your vocabulary and just use the word do or do not. I'm going to leave you with this last thought for the day. Being happy doesn't mean everything is perfect. It means you've decided to look beyond the imperfections. So your action for today is to see if you can go through the whole day choosing to be happy. And with that, I'll leave you. Have a brilliant day and have a brilliant year. Thank you.